Hi participants, very good morning. So welcome to Cyon IT. So this is the first demo session on Java full stack. So welcome to the first session on Java full stack and so this is Roshit. I'm your Java full stack trainer for this course. So yeah,
So yeah, coming to the agenda part, I'm going to discuss first thing is what is full stack. We are going to discuss like what is full stack, then why to learn full stack, how to become a full stack developer, how to become a full stack developer, then how Cyan and myself will help you to become a full stack developer. How Cyan and myself will help to become a full stack developer. Full stack developer. So these are all the things we are going to look at it today. Like what is full stack, why to learn full stack, how to become a full stack developer, how Cyon and myself will help you to become a full stack developer. So if everything is fine, we'll go ahead. Now it is clear, my voice is clear now. So coming to the first part, what is full stack? What is full stack? So full stack is basically divided into three parts. Like full stack means like application that is developed overall, like end-to-end application development is nothing but full stack. End-to-end application development is nothing but full stack. Is nothing but full stack. So we are going to develop end-to-end application. Like we are going to know what is end-to-end application, everything. So it is actually divided into three parts. Like there are separate terminologies are there. Like they were like separate terminologies are there. Terminologies in full stack. What are those separate terminologies we are going to see now? Like first thing is it is divided into three parts. This full stack is divided into three parts. First one is front end. First one is front end. Second one is back end. Second one is back end. Third one is database. Third one is database. So, three parts, like front end, back end, and database. The terminology in field stock is nothing but front end, back end, database. These three were collectively called as full stack. These three were collectively called as these three collectively called as full stack. What is full stack? Front end, back end, and database. If we know front end technologies, if we know back end technologies, if you are familiar with database technologies, then we are a full stack developer. We are a full stack developer. So what is front end? What is back end? What is database? I'm going to tell you now. What is front end? What is back end? And what is a database? What is front end? What is back end? And a database. So my voice is clear only, right? Is it audible, right? Up to the level?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So front end, back end, and database. One who knows front end, back end, and database is nothing but a full stack developer, and this is nothing but full stack. So I'm going to tell you now what is front end, what is back end, and what is database. What is database? So front end. Coming to front end. What is front end? Front end is nothing but all that you see. Front end is nothing but all that the user sees. All that the user sees. User see on the web page. On the web page. The user interface. It may be the user interface. The utilities like images, like everything. Like it may be the menu options. Like it may be the forms, like form fields. It can be anything. Like what you see on the web page. That is nothing but the front end. That is nothing but the front end. Suppose I open my this Gmail application. I open my Gmail application, Gmail web application. So when I open my Gmail web application, I see this interface, right? I see this interface. This your Gmail is there. Your Gmail is there, like for work, for sign in, create an account, secure, smart, and easy to use. Create an account for work, everything. This everything interface, what I'm going to see in colors or everything that you see, that will give the user experience. Like when you click on the button, something will happen. When you click on the button, next page will come, right? Like see, when you click on this button, next page is coming. The sign in page is coming. Sign in page is coming. So this user interface, when I click on something, that is going to another page, that is going to another login page, or create account means sign up page. It is going to sign up page. So this is nothing but my user interface. This is nothing but my front end part. Like what I'm going to see, everything what I'm going to see on the web page is nothing but front end. Is nothing but front end. Got it clear with front end? So everything that I'm going to see on the web page is nothing but front end, which will give the user experience to the user. That is nothing but the front end. So this is nothing but front end. Front end is nothing but all the user sees on the web page. All the user sees, all that user sees on the web page is nothing but the front end. So which technologies will help us in developing the front end? Which technologies Which tech stack or technologies?
Sorry, sir. Speak loudly, sir. The students are not.
It's still not audible. Hello.
We are using headphones, sir.
Yeah, I'm using headphones. Now it's okay. Hello.
No, sir.
It's not okay still. Hello. Is it now okay? So is my voice still not audible, guys? Is my voice still not audible? Can you please respond?
Please
Hello.
respond. Ravi, Asik, Akhil.
It's fine now, right? Okay. So if you are not able to hear, please put on your earphones. Okay. If voice is still very low means please put on your earphones because I've done everything from my side. I put on my earphones. I've tested my system also. Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So let me share my screen again and yeah. So technologies in full stack is nothing but like front end, back end, and database. Front end, back end, and database. These three collectively called as full stack. What is front end? Front end is nothing but what interface, like user interface, like what you see on the web page. The what you see on the web page. This is nothing but your front end. These colors, these writings, these buttons. If you click on button, something page will come. This everything is front end. This everything is front end. So what are the technologies which will help you in front end? What are the technologies which will help you in front end? So which tech stack will help you in front end? Will help you in front end development. Front end development. So first one is HTML. We have already known many of the people will be knowing this HTML. HTML is nothing but which gives you structure to the page. Like structure or it defines what is being shown on the web page. Defines what is being shown on the web page. What is being shown on the web page. Shown on the web page. So see here, like in this web page, in the Gmail web page, so you're having this option, right? Like secure smart, your secure smart end should be there. Here some writing should be there. Here like button should be there. Like it will give the layout, like what it should be there, what every content, the content what it should be there. It will like HTML will tell you. HTML will tell you what the content, like what content needs to be written on the web page. That HTML will tell you. So HTML will tell you it is a technology. It is a it's a document kind of thing where document type of technology where it shows like it defines what is being shown on the web page. It gives the content. The content. Then the content. Then comes CSS. Then comes CSS. It gives styling. It gives styling to your web page. It gives styling to this content. Styling to the content defined by the HTML. Defined by HTML. So it gives styling. Styling is nothing but see here. Like you see here, here it is big. It is a bold and big. These letters, black, black color, big, big. Here you see these words are of small letters. Here small letters. Here buttons are of like blue color. This is of like a light blue color. So like the different colors. Here there should be red color, and here again blue. Here there are images. How the layout should be. How the layout should be. It gives styling to the web page. It gives styling to the web page. So it gives styling to the content defined by the HTML. It gives styling to the content defined by the HTML. Then there comes JS. The third technology that will help in front end is JavaScript. JavaScript. JavaScript, it will give It's a powerful scripting language. It's a powerful scripting language. Powerful client-side scripting language where it executes the scripts. The script that is already written, it will execute. So it's a powerful client-side scripting language. Client-side scripting language, which is used mainly for, which is used mainly for enhancing the interaction of the web page. Interaction of the user of the web page. Of the user with the web page. Otherwise, it gives life to the web page. It gives life to the web page. It gives life to the web page. So see here, like HTML will give the content, right? HTML will give the content, what is to be written on the web page. This CSS will give the styling, like where it should be there, which color it should be there, which font should be there. So it will give the styling to the web page, layout. So next thing, HTML, like JS, what will it do? JavaScript. So when you click on this button, these are like buttons. These are like buttons. So when you click on this button, you should go to next page. Some action should happen. When you click on this button, some action should happen. So that action, what it should happen. When you click on this button, what it should happen. So like that, while clicking what it should happen, JS will do. JavaScript will like will give life to our web page. Like when you click on this, it will come into the same page. When you click on this button, it will go to other page. So it will give life to the web page. It will give life to the web page. JavaScript will give life to the web page. So these were the technologies which are used in like front end part. There are also like frameworks also for making our life easier, for making our development life easier. So there are also frameworks. JS frameworks are there, like Angular front end part, like Angular, React, Angular, React, Vue.js, Vue, Bootstrap. These frameworks are also there for front end development. Bootstrap and jQuery. So these are also there for front end development. So these are all the technologies which are used by front end for front end development. So front end development is clear, right? So what is front end? The one which we see on the web page is nothing but front end. The one which we see on the web page is nothing but front end. So coming to back end now. What is back end? What is back end? So back end. So you must be thinking like how the data is coming here. Like you see, like when I click on when I sign in here, when I sign in with my mail ID, when I sign in with my mail ID, when I sign in with my mail ID, all the mails will come, right? These all mails will come. These all mails will come. Different mails will come. Like if you go to start, again new mails will come. Sent, what sent mails you have put, like snoozed, stayed, inbox, like all the new mails will come. This is nothing but data that is taken from database. So this is nothing but data. So all the data, like when you click on like something, like some blog website, if you go, some blog spot or something, some website you go, like there also data will be generated automatically, right? From backend, like all our new data will come. So if you go to some news website, like Indian Express. See here, the data this data will not be like forever. It will be this data only, right? See, there are over 300 dead after strong 7 to 8 magnitude quake. Tomorrow this live will change again. This live will change again, right? It will not be the same. Dynamically it will change. So tomorrow again news will come. Again new news will come. Again this will also change. This page will change. So this is nothing but data. Data will change automatically. So now you are thinking like how the data is coming, how the data is coming, how the data is how this data is been how this dynamic data is being displayed on the screen, how this dynamic data is displayed on the screen. So this is where backend comes to our picture. This is where backend comes to picture. So backend is nothing but backend is nothing but our server side implementation, server side development of an application, of an application to generate the data, which helps in generating the data dynamically, which helps in generating the data dynamically. Backend is nothing but our server side development, or server side development of a web application, which helps in generating data dynamically. So you have only seen this news will change dynamically, right? In this website, in this indianexpress.com, this web page, like all the data will be going off. Like tomorrow new data will come, day after tomorrow again new data will come here. Like this will not be this will not be static, right? This will not stay for long. Like for only 24 hours it will stay, and after 24 hours again this all data will change. All data will change. How this data changing is happening, how it is happening dynamically. So to to get this understand, we need the backend. We need to develop backend. Like we need to understand backend. What is backend? So backend is nothing but which helps in server side development of an application. This data will come from the server. This data will come from the server. Backend database will be there. That will give the database to the server. That will give the data to the server, and that server will give the data to this web page. So it helps in this server side application or development of a web application, which helps in organizing the data dynamically, which helps in generating the data or organizing the data dynamically. So this is nothing but backend. This is nothing but backend. So which will give the data dynamically. When I wanted to change my page dynamically according to the new trend, like according to the like if it's a news website, I need to change every 24 hours the news. Same news will not be there, right? Every day. So I need to change the news every 24 hours. This is nothing but backend. This is nothing but backend. So what are the technologies that will help in backend? What are the technologies which will help in backend? Which tech stack will help in backend? So we have Node.js and Express.js, Node.js and Express.js. These are the packages of JS which helps in backend development of an application. Then we have Java, Spring, Java, Spring and Spring Boot, Java, Spring and Spring Boot. We have Python, Django, Django framework. This is a Django framework. Python and Django. We have like Ruby. We have PHP. So these are all the backend technologies. These are all the backend technologies which will help in developing the backend. That is nothing but server side application development. Server side application. server side application development. So backend is nothing but our server side development of a web application, which helps in generating the data dynamically, which helps in generating the data dynamically. So these are the technologies which helps in backend. So Java, Spring and Spring Boot will also help. Node.js and Express.js will also help. Python, Django will also help. Ruby, PHP will also help. So this is nothing but backend. So front end is over. Front end is nothing but which we see. Backend is nothing but the generated data that is displayed on the web page is nothing but backend. So these are the technologies which helps in backend. Next, coming to database. Next, coming to third part of the full stack, that is database. So this database is useful for, it helps in storing the data. It helps in like the major help of database is storing the data. So we wanted to store, like if you see, like I have not saved this file, I have now saved this notepad file. If my system offs automatically, like if the charging is not there, it will off, right? It will switch off. If the system offs, then I am not able to fetch this data again. I'm not able to fetch this file again because it is stored in the RAM. RAM is nothing but volatile, so it cannot store for a long time. So if I wanted to store this, I need to save it into my local disk. Local disk is nothing also nothing but a database. So local disk, like hard drive, we will call it. So this hard drive, when I wanted to store the data into the hard drive, it will be there for a long time. Like after if the system shut down, also I can open it again. But but if I am using a web application, then where I should store the data? I'll be storing it in the database, and I'll be retrieving it from the database. I'll be reading it from the database. I'll updating the data. I will create something in the database. So these are nothing but database. So database will help in the database. The database will help in CRUD operations. CRUD operations of an web application. So create, like CRUD is nothing but C stands for create, R stands for read, U stands for update, D stands for delete. So the database will help in CRUD operations of a web application. The database will help in CRUD operations of a web application. CRUD operations of a web application. So what are the database technologies are there? What are the different database technologies that were there in the market? Which database technologies are there? So which database technologies are there means first one is MySQL. First one is MySQL. Next one is PostgreSQL. Postgres SQL. Next one is MySQL Server. MySQL Server. Next one is Oracle. Oracle. These are all SQL databases. SQL databases. In databases also there were two kinds of there, SQL and NoSQL. These are all SQL databases. MySQL, PostgreSQL, MySQL Server, Oracle. These are all SQL databases. Let's come into NoSQL. Let's come into NoSQL. Coming to NoSQL, that is MongoDB. Famous database, that is MongoDB. So these are all the SQL and NoSQL databases. So this helps in CRUD operations of a web application. The database will help in CRUD operations of a database, which helps in fetching the data. So this data has to be stored somewhere, right? This everything data has to be stored somewhere. So we are also fetching it from the database only, this data. So that is nothing but my database. So what is front end? Front end is nothing but which we see on the web page. Backend is nothing but to generate the data dynamically. You'll use the backend, which will take with the help of the server application development, server side development of a web application is nothing but backend. So what is database? Database is nothing but which helps in CRUD operations, like create, read, update, and delete operations of a web application. So there were two kinds of databases for there, SQL and NoSQL. In NoSQL, there is MongoDB. In SQL, that is MySQL, Oracle, MySQL Server, PostgreSQL. These are the some of the famous databases that were there, database technologies that were there. So if we learn all this, then if we learn, if I am able to do front end, if I am able to do back end, if I am able to do database, if I am able to interact with the database, if I know this this all front end technologies, anyone like these all front end technologies, if I know at least one back end technology, either Java, either Node.js and Express.js, either Python, Django, or any one of this, any one of this, if I know all this, then if I know any one of the database, either it can be SQL or NoSQL, but knowing both is also fine. Knowing both is better. So knowing one SQL database, knowing one NoSQL database is better. So if I know all these technologies, then I will become a full stack developer. Then I will become a full stack developer. So if I know front end, if I know back end, and if I know front end plus back end plus database is equal to full stack developer. So you need to know all the front end technologies, one back end technology, one database technology, or two databases like one SQL and no SQL database. Then you will become a full stack developer. So why you need to become a full stack developer? Why you need to become a full stack developer? Why you need to become a full stack developer? Why you need to become a full stack developer? First one is why you need to become a full stack developer means first one is freedom. Because freedom, like you need not to be now you need not to say now you know only front end, or you know only back end, or you know only DBA or database. You will have freedom on everything. Suppose if you are working in one company as a full stack developer, if that company lay off you, or you take a you if you transfer from one company to other company, then if there is any opening in other company which will pay you other the awesome package, like with higher package, and you're working only as front end developer there, like they want only opening for front end, then you can go to front end. If the company requires back end, you can go to back end also. If the company requires a full stack developer, you can be the full stack developer also. If a company is only database DBA developer, then you can become a DBA administrator. So everything you can do, you can switch from one company to other company with any role. So that is nothing but freedom. First one is freedom, and you will be knowing end-to-end application development. First, next thing is you will be knowing end-to-end application development. End-to-end application development. End-to-end application development. So, first one is freedom. Next one is you will be knowing end-to-end application development. Next thing is Ansem package. Ansem package. Now a full stack developer is earning much. Like he's earning around like average salary of a full stack developer will be 10 lakh. Average salary of a full stack developer is 10 lakh in a basic company. If you are if you are experienced and if you are going in a full stack way, then your salary will can end up until 50 lakhs also, 50 to 60 lakhs also. So that is high demand, in high demand, and some package and on demand role, on demand role, on demand openings for full stack developer. So first one is freedom. You can do application development. Any application you can develop on yourself, like without taking anyone's help. You can develop yourself only. Like for end-to-end application, end-to-end web application, you can develop, and you will be knowing end-to-end application development. You will be knowing everything, like what are the errors it will come, and what scenarios it will get, like what problems it will come. Everything you will be knowing, and you will get handsome package with on-demand openings everywhere. On-demand openings everywhere in every company. So because of all these reasons, you need to learn full stack, and because of these reasons, you have to become a full stack developer. So these are all the three things which will one consider, and they aim to become a full stack developer. Clear? So what it needs to be a full stack developer? We want front end, back end, and database technologies. One who knows database technologies, one back end technology, and front end technologies, then he becomes a full stack developer. So why you need to become a full stack developer? Because you have much freedom. Like everywhere you can go. Like you can be a full front end developer, you can be a back end developer, you can be a database. You knows everything. So you will be having much freedom, and you can develop application from starting to ending without anyone's help. Without anyone's help. Next one is handsome package, on demand openings everywhere. So because of all these reasons, you'll be becoming a you'll become a full stack developer. Okay. Yeah. So next thing is there are two ways. So now there were like two popular ways. There were two popular ways, popular roadmaps. I call it as roadmaps to become a full stack developer. To become a full stack developer. The popular two roadmaps are nothing but you can go through this way, only through JavaScript. The first one is JavaScript full stack. Like only through JavaScript language you can go. You can become a full stack developer. JavaScript full stack. In JavaScript full stack, you can learn you can learn all the like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, along with one framework. Either it may be React or Angular, and along with for front end, I'm telling. And in the back end, you may go with Node.js and Express.js, and in a database, you may go with MongoDB. So learning all this using JavaScript is nothing but JavaScript full stack. The first way. The first way is JavaScript full stack. The second way is Java full stack. Java full stack that we are going to concentrate in this course. This is the way we are going to concentrate on in this course, where we will be learning all the front-end technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, plus Angular or React. So we prefer Angular, you are going through Java, right? When you are going through JavaScript, we prefer React, but when you are going through Java, we prefer Angular. So we'll be learning Angular along with database, both MySQL and MongoDB, along with backend, that is Java, Spring, and Spring Boot, along with one ORM framework, that is Hibernate. So this is nothing but Java full stack. This is nothing but Java full stack. There were two ways, like JavaScript full stack, Java full stack. So we are going with Java full stack. We are going with Java full stack. So, okay. So there were two popular roadmaps to become a full stack developer. One is JavaScript full stack, one is Java full stack. We are going with Java full stack, where we learn in the backend Java, Spring, and Spring Boot. In the front end, we are going to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Angular. In the database, we are going to learn MongoDB and MySQL, and we are going to ORM framework, that is Hibernate. So this is nothing but Java full stack. So now coming to the main question, that now coming to the main question, that how Cyan and myself will help you to become a full stack developer. How Cyan and will myself will to help you to become a full stack developer. So Cyon is IT company that will help you like that have made your curriculum and that will prepare you for the sessions, everything, and will help you to become a full stack developer. And myself, let me introduce about myself first. So this is Roshit. I'm a software developer at Accenture, and also I'm a Java trainer with 2+ years of vast experience in Java, and I have trained around like 400 plus students in full stack. They're working in quite a good companies now. So like startups and everything everywhere they are working. So I've trained around 400 plus students in various institutes in full stack. So this is about myself and how I will help you. How I will help you to become a full stack developer. I will tell you now. So my teaching will be like in these sessions, like I'll be taking a daily 1 hour session. My teaching process will be like first I will teach the conceptual way. First I will teach conceptual way, like in notepad like this, how I taught you from first to beginning. In the notepad I will be teaching you in a conceptual way, like I will make your theoretical concepts clear, like I will make you understand the concepts in a very way, in a good way, like I will explain you like very much examples, taking many examples like that. I will explain you theoretical concepts, like theoretical concepts, like I'll make your theory perfect, like now because in an interview you need to like directly going to practical is not a good approach, because in an interview you need to answer them in your English language, in your you need to speak there, right, the concept before going to the practical, before explaining them the practical, before going to the practical you need to explain them the concept. So you need to be clear with the concepts. When you clear with the concepts only, then you can go into the practical and apply those concepts there. So I'll make your concepts clear first. Then I will jump into practical. Then I will go into the IDE or Notepad and software, and I will make your practical clear. Like I will implement all the concepts that I have implemented here, that I have told you here. I will implement in practical. I will apply it in practical. Apply all the concepts that were taught. Concepts that were taught. So first I will teach conceptual way, everything in a conceptual, like definition wise, or some examples, some good examples I will give, and I will explain. I will make you clear with the concept. Then I will teach you the practical way. I will implement that in code. I will implement the same conceptual way in coding. Practical is nothing but coding. Practical is nothing but coding. I will apply all the concepts that were taught in theory into the practical, that is coding. If suppose you are getting any doubts in between, can I ask? You can ask me this question. So I will give you the time after the concept is taught. I will give you 15 minutes of time at the end of the session like that to ask your doubts. Otherwise, you can if you're not understanding at all anything, then I urge you to ask at the same point. You're stopping me and you can ask me. You can unmute your mic and you can ask me directly, stopping me at the same time. Then and there you can stop me and you can ask me. Okay. So my teaching process will be like this. So I will teach you the conceptual way first, then I will jump into coding part. In between, if you're having any doubts, you can then and there stop me and you can ask. Otherwise, you can put your doubt in the chat box. I will see you the chat box frequently. Or else you can also ask me all your questions at the end of the session. I will give you time. Okay? Yeah. So I prefer like I'll be giving a quality training where you will understand each and every concept and you'll be knowing how to code. And you will not like first thing is you should not fear of coding. I will I will I will take out your fear from coding in this training process. So when you are clear with the concepts, you will not you will not you will not fear in coding. You will implement the same concept there and you will not fear in coding. When you're not clear with the concepts only, then you will fear with the coding part. Okay. Yeah. So so what is the syllabus we are going to cover? So next thing is the last part before winding up the session. What are the technologies? What is the syllabus we are going to cover? What is the curriculum we are going to cover? So that sheet has been already given to you, I guess, curriculum sheet. So I will tell you for that. So in front end, we are going to learn in front end we are going to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular, Bootstrap, CSS, Bootstrap, JS, and Angular. In the backend, we are going to learn core Java. We're going to start with core Java, advanced Java, core Java, advanced Java. From here, web application development will happen. So core Java, advanced Java, Spring, Spring Boot. The database side, we are going to learn MySQL, MongoDB, and one ORM framework, that is Hibernate. So broadly speaking, these were the things we are going to learn in this course. Front end, we are going to learn all these things. Back end, we are going to learn all these things. Database, we are going to learn all these things. So session timings will be implemented, will be shared with you by your team. And daily there will be a 1 hour session. There will be a 1 hour session. In the beginning of the course, there will be a 1 hour session. And while going forward, we may also extend it to 2 hours. Complete the syllabus. Extend it to 2 hours. So minimum there will be 1 hour session every day, and it may extend it also to 2 hours. So maybe extend it to 2 hours, maximum 2 hours, or 1 hour. So based on the concept on that day, we'll fix the sessions there, and it will be informed your team what were the timings. So this is about the curriculum and everything. So this, I hope this sheet has been shared with you, the Java curriculum sheet in detail syllabus, like what we are going to learn, like core Java. We are going to start with core Java. Like if all students can join, from tomorrow only we can start with core Java. Then we are going to jump into advanced Java. These are all core Java contents. Then we will be going with Advanced Java, where we cover JDBC servlets and JSP. Then we are going to cover the Cybernet. The Cybernet. Then we are going to cover Spring Boot. Then we can start with front end, that is HTML, CSS, JavaScript. While discussing advanced Java only, I will also discuss this MySQL database. Then we are going to start with Angular like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript. Then we are going to cover Angular. Then we'll do a simple project at the we'll do some amazing projects also in between. Bootstrap, JavaScript. Then we are going to cover Angular. Then we'll do a simple project at the we'll do some amazing projects also in between while discussing the course, and we'll complete the course. So this is from my side. This is the syllabus.